Who will marry the queen? Part 1. The king's final kingdom of wish. Eldoria was the richest and most beautiful land anyone had ever seen. Rivers flowed with crystal clear water, farms produced abundant harvests, and the people lived happily under the rule of their beloved king. But one day, everything changed. King Alexander fell seriously ill. The greatest doctors from distant kingdoms tried everything they knew, yet none could save him. As he lay on his golden bed, he called for his only child, Princess Amelia. The princess rushed into the royal chamber, tears streaming down her face. "Father," she whispered as she held his trembling hand. The king smiled weakly. "My daughter," he said softly, "my time has come." "No, father, please don't say that. You must be strong. One day, you will become queen." The princess nodded through her tears. "But remember this," the king continued. "Never choose a husband because of his wealth, his handsome face, or his royal title. A kingdom survives because of the character of its ruler." He coughed heavily before speaking again. "After my death, announce to the entire world that any man may compete to become your husband. Princes, farmers, soldiers, merchants, even the poor. But only the man with the purest heart will marry the queen." With those final words, the king closed his eyes forever. The entire kingdom fell into mourning. For 40 days, church bells rang, people dressed in black, and no music was heard throughout the land. When the mourning ended, Queen Amelia was crowned before thousands of cheering citizens. She wore the royal crown, but inside her heart was filled with loneliness. Soon, the royal announcement spread across every kingdom. Who will marry the queen? The news traveled faster than the wind. Powerful princes prepared their finest clothes. Wealthy businessmen loaded wagons with expensive gifts. Brave soldiers sharpened their swords. Even ordinary young men dared to dream. But hidden in a tiny village lived a poor young man named Daniel. He owned nothing except a small farm, an old horse, and an elderly mother whom he loved dearly. When Daniel heard the announcement, he smiled. His friends burst into laughter. One mocked. "You can't even afford new shoes." Another laughed. "A queen would never look at someone like you." Daniel simply replied, "Sometimes, God opens doors that people cannot see." None of them knew that destiny had already begun, writing a story that would surprise the entire kingdom. To be continued. Follow Olmo Sehin Joseph for more inspiring stories, and don't miss part 2.